The Tao Te Ching has 81 chapters. Only one speaks directly about the overthinking mind, and it describes your 2 a.m. experience with a precision that makes you wonder how Lao Tzu, writing 2,000 years ago, could have known exactly what you feel when your mind won't stop. If you are someone whose mind will not rest, this video is for you. Because the Taoists found a way out, and it starts with one shift in understanding. Subscribe and tell me in the comments, what does your overthinking mind replay most? I read every one. Chapter 1, Yuki's mind. Yuki is 31, a night shift nurse in a Sapporo hospital. She is excellent at her work, calm in emergencies, precise under pressure. But Yuki has a secret that her patients would not believe. She cannot stop thinking, ever. The shift ends at 7 a.m. She arrives home. She should sleep. Instead, she replays every decision of the night. Did she catch everything? Was her communication clear? Could she have acted faster in one moment that keeps returning? By noon, she has imagined 17 ways the night could have gone wrong. By 2 p.m., she is exhausted from thinking about exhaustion. She finally sleeps at 3 p.m. to wake at 9 p.m. and do it again. One morning, returning from her shift, she found a small, worn book on the hospital break room table. Someone had left it. The Tao Te Ching. She opened it randomly to one line. To the mind that is still, the whole universe surrenders. She sat down and kept reading. Chapter 2. What Taoism says. Taoism begins with one premise. There is a natural order to all things. The Tao, the Wei One, is the underlying flow of reality. It moves without effort. It acts without forcing. It accomplishes everything by resisting nothing. The overthinking mind in Taoist teaching is a mind that has lost contact with this flow. It is trying to control what cannot be controlled, predict what cannot be predicted, resolve what does not yet need resolving. Lao Tzu wrote, "To the mind that is still, the whole universe surrenders." Not the disciplined mind, not the smart mind, the still mind. Stillness is not passivity. In Taoist philosophy, it is the highest form of intelligence. The still mind sees clearly. The racing mind sees only its own noise. Chapter 3, 3 steps of Wu Wei Wu Wei. Effortless action. Applied to the overthinking mind. Step 1, observe without engagement. When an unwanted thought arrives, the overthinking mind does one thing. It engages. It argues, or tries to solve, or tries to push the thought away. All 3 responses energize the thought and keep it alive. The Taoist response: observe the thought the way you observe a cloud. It appeared, it will pass. You are not the cloud, you are the scale it passes through. Practice: when an unwanted thought arrives, say internally, there is a thought, not my thought, a thought. This single shift creates distance between you and the content of your mind. Yuki tried this during her first sleepless post-shift morning. The recurring scenario about the night's decisions arrived. Instead of following it, she said internally, there is a thought. It kept arriving. Each time there is a thought. By the 5th time, something had changed. The thought was smaller. Not gone, but smaller. She was no longer inside it. Step 2, return to the body. The overthinking mind lives entirely in the head. It is disconnected from the body, which exists only in the present moment. The body cannot worry about next week. It can only feel what it feels right now. Taoist practice. Feel your feet on the floor. Feel the weight of your hands. Take 3 slow breaths, feeling your chest expand and release. You cannot be fully in your body and fully in your worried thoughts at the same time. The body is the way out of the mind. Step 3, trust the river. Most of what you worry about is a problem that does not yet exist. And most problems that do arrive are solved not by mental preparation, but by response in the moment. Lao Tzu wrote that water is the most powerful force in nature, not because it is hard, but because it yields. It flows around every obstacle. It does not fight the shape of the land. It finds the way through. You do not need to solve every problem before it arrives. You need only to trust that when it arrives, you will find the way through. That trust is the end of overthinking. Chapter 4, The Transformation. 3 months after finding that book in the break room, Yuki's colleague asked her, "What's different about you? You seem quieter." Not in speech, in her quality of presence. She moved through the ward with the same precision, but without the anxious edge. The night shift decisions still came, but they no longer followed her home and sat on her chest while she tried to sleep. Not because the thoughts stopped, because she stopped following them. She had become the sky. The thoughts were still weather, but weather passes. The sky remains. She still found the break room copy of the Tao Te Ching on the shelf where she had left it. She added a small note inside the front cover. Left for the next person who needs it. And left it for the next person. Closing 3 steps, starting tonight. 1, when the thought arrives, there is a thought, not my thought. A thought. 2, feel your feet, feel your hands. 3 breaths, back in the body. 3, trust the river. The problem that is not yet here does not need solving now. When it arrives, you will find the way through. You always have. The Tao does not fight the rocks, it finds the way around them. And so can you. See you in the next one.